Hi, I'm Brianna.
And I'm Akira.
And you're watching
Dante's Boxing Nation.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? This just in. So according to Kell Brook's promoter, Eddie Hearn, a deal between Kell Brook and Errol Spence is very close. And I quote, very close. Matter of fact, this is what Eddie Hearn just said. We've got a purse bid date tomorrow. We've asked for a week's extension from the IBF because I feel very close to making a deal. End quote. Now, my only question about this news, which sounds like good news, but we have to take it with a grain of salt because I've been hearing Eddie Hearn say all types of different things in the last couple of weeks. Eddie has went from saying that this fight, or at least it's a 70 to 80% chance that this fight will come to fruition, and then a couple days later, he said the fight is not big enough. Now he's saying the fight is very close to being a done deal. But my biggest question is, why is Eddie Hearn or Team Brook, why are they asking for an extension when it comes to the purse bid when they stand to make 75% of the split if the fight goes to a purse bid? That part right there, I'm not really understanding. It seems like it would be beneficial for them, but that's something we would have to talk to Eddie Hearn about. So there you have it. According to Eddie Hearn, this fight is very close. They're negotiating the fight right now, and I really hope this fight comes to fruition because this is a real type of match that real boxing fans want to see. It's never really been about who you think is going to win the fight. It's only been about wanting to see the best fighters fight the best. We already know that Kell Brook, he tried to get the Khan fight and Khan shut the door on him and he said, no, because I want to fight for your title. So you're going to have to defend your title before we can even fight. So we know he tried to fight Khan, couldn't get the Khan fight. And more recently, they were trying to pursue a Cotto fight. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if Cotto said he wasn't interested, or if Cotto already was demanding too much money, because we already know that when it comes to Miguel Cotto, he is one of the toughest people to deal with when it comes to negotiating a fight. So that once again most likely put Kell Brook in a situation where he was forced to defend his title, or at least make a deal to defend his title against Errol Spence. Now, once again, you know, the Cotto situation that I was referring to, that's all speculation, but I'm just telling you that's what I believe possibly happened. So once again, hopefully we get an announcement pretty soon on this fight being made. I'm telling you guys right now, this fight is going to be big. I mean, Kell Brook's respect for Errol Spence and the fans' respect for Errol Spence, regardless if they want to admit it or not, that alone sells this fight. Okay? So we'll see what happens. Oh yeah, and once again, let me remind you guys to tune in to the live radio show that I do on Mondays, 5:30 Pacific Standard Time. I'm going to have special guest, undefeated UK fighter, Anthony Yard. He'll be on the show. And, you know, we're going to talk about boxing and talk about all the trending topics and Anthony Yard's next fight, his upcoming fight, and everything else. So feel free to call in. Once again, you want to ask Anthony Yard some questions, or if you want to explain why you believe Kell Brook should vacate his title and not fight Errol Spence, whatever you want to talk about, feel free to call in. The number will be on the screen when we do the show. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one.